learners' mental health. Yeah, on the mental health of students, their psychological and the emotional well-being. Yeah. So examination malpractices goes a long way to destroy our children, to destroy them psychologically, to cause a lot of panic, a lot of fear, a lot of post-traumatic stress disorders, to cause a lot of pain on children, maybe immediately and even after. So thanks for watching the other videos. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for always subscribing. Yeah, I would like to say no to examination malpractices. Our children are dying gradually. We see mental health is a state of well-being, but examination malpractice is one of the things that is causing a lot of pain in children, is causing a lot of depression in children, because we nowadays, during the end of course examinations, we see that they are sexually transmissible marks. Sometimes these children have to sell their bodies, they sell their dignity, they sell their pride in order to get promoted, in order to get marks, in order to get some points. Sometimes education, this is killing the standards of education. Sometimes education is not worth what it's supposed to be because of the examination malpractices, of the sexually transmissible marks. Sometimes you see students get into exam halls with written materials. Meanwhile, other children that are decent are in the class, they have read and they are ready to deliver the goods, they are ready to write, and someone enters intimidating them, maybe pointing a harmful object at another student, that you have to write for me, causing panic. It destroys the mental state of that other student, because now he's frightened, he or she is frightened, and the other person, children have gotten into a lot of substance abuse, which is destroying them gradually, making them to behave abnormally. Some children take drugs before going to exam centers, and they go and bully the other people, other students, to write for them. They go and threaten the other students to write for them. Some of them take substances and become so bold before coming to exam center, such that they get into the exam hall with written materials. Something that was not done, something that was not heard of. You were writing an exam, you concentrate on your paper, but nowadays some are threatening others to write for them. Sometimes they enter with materials written on their laps, sometimes on their palms, sometimes on they are keeping from what other students that wrote the past years are testifying. You see some of them, they have written materials that are removed by instructors, maybe from their private parts, from their pants, their breastwears. People are writing under their feet, on the sole of their foot. You have written materials. Some children even hide devices like the Android phone. They come in the exam hall and Google material from the Android phone and write. It was not done. Let's say no to examination malpractices, because these things are killing our children. Children now pass exams. You see the children that have passed the end of course exam, that the child doesn't merit it. And that is how, when they get to the next level, they cannot meet up with the demands of education. They cannot meet up with the subject matter. They cannot meet up with the contents. They cannot be able to assimilate everything, because they in fact, they did not merit a pass. So these children are killing themselves gradually, and sometimes there are some persons that are facilitating these things for children. For example, a child with an Android phone gets into an exam hall. Maybe we don't know whether they paid the invigilators, we don't know whether they gave their body, we don't know what happened, we don't know how they managed to get or they threaten sometimes the invigilators, or I don't know how they manage to get into the exam hall with materials. This goes a long way to destroy their mental health. It destroys them psychologically and emotionally. Even those who did not take in the written materials are also traumatized because they feel that they will not make it, seeing somebody already having the material there. Or sometimes someone is bullying you to write for him, to write for her. Yeah, when you have not even written yours. So sometimes this causes maybe tension, panic in children. Please, let us try to prevent this. Prevention is better than cure. Let us prevent these examination malpractices. Instructors, invigilators, please stop these sexually transmissible marks. Do not promote children on how much they give you. Let it be a fair part on the child. Let the child merit a pass before the child is promoted. Let the standard of education remain valued. If